Watch the entire video, my lovely viewers, from start to finish, to get the whole thing. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. Turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
I think the government must respond quickly. If I was to blame the government in this particular instance, they knew that Edith was sick. No one in government can lie that Tabai Shiriat Edith Ariwana. They knew. To come and react at the 11th hour and pretend to take her to South Africa so that we, the Zambians, are fooled that they were taking care of her, we will not be fooled. That one, no, I refuse. Yes. We will not be fooled. We know exactly what Edith was going through. Pano Tuimani in Pano, the cops were here trying to break into this house and take Edith to a police station. The court was almost moved to come and sit here when Edith was sick. We can't forgive government for that. This heart, which the UPND has brought, is a spirit of confusion, and we can't allow it. I watched my young brother Thabo Kawana yesterday talking. What nonsense. He wants to blind the Zambians and make the Zambians believe that this government of the UPND was taking care of Edith Nawakwi, that they were buying medicines for Edith. I was talking to Edith. What nonsense is that? This is a funeral. Let's not upset each other. Those lies must not even grace the annals of history. Let me tell Thabo Kawana, my young brother, you are sick yourself. You know that. But let's not discuss such things. Does the government wait for you to be on a dying bed to evacuate you? We know how you are evacuated to India when you are sick by ECL. Be grateful. We shall not be fooled. A woman of steel. She was a very, very strong character. She was a very helpful woman. Kind. But above all, she loved her country. She was a patriot. And for some of us, at a personal level, we used to interact. We used to use her as the diary for the nation's information. Edith would give you the history of this nation and the happenings about this country in a flash. She knew the corners of this country. She had traveled and traversed this country, campaigned in many places. She was never one to look at tribe. She was never one to discriminate. She was never one to ever put boundaries when the nation came first. So we remember the heart of Edith and the kindness that she showed to a lot of people, but especially her women folk. She was always protecting the women. She loved the women because she knew that many of them were vulnerable and they couldn't speak because they didn't have the means to speak. Edith was their voice. It's a voice that has been lost, but we know and believe in our hearts that other Ediths will be raised and other women will come up to fill that void. So as we mourn, let us mourn in dignity, let us mourn out of respect, and let us remember the memories that Edith has given us. And all we can say for now is, let God bless this country, but also protect this country. Some of the things that are happening, definitely, but to Reprimands, we shall be talking soon. At a political level and as a minister, Edith was one of integrity. She was honest. If you saw, she left the Ministry of Finance without anyone following her for a corruption issue, without anyone following her over a fraud case, procurement issues, no. Edith was a woman of integrity. She stood for the truth and she was always honest in executing her job. And that is the spirit that we would like to give a lot of other women who are going to take up portfolios, especially at finance. Finance is a tempting ministry, but she came out with distinction, and we're proud of it. We're very, very proud of it.
A leader ultimately produces his own kind. I think the person we should address is Mr. Kandwechana. Can you drop the bitterness, the vengefulness, the death of a comrade that he even worked with in a pact, in an electoral pact of UEDA, dying in the fashion and circumstances that she died, should be, a lesson enough for him to retreat. Because what government is trying to do right now is basically trying to, play to the garden, to try and cleanse themselves of the recklessness and failure to undertake the responsibility of every government towards not only citizens, but people who serve this country, at a level that Madam Nawakwi said. Even if she was not minister, the mere fact that she was a president of one of the major political parties in this country, that enough is a qualification for her to be given certain courtesies because of the fact that she's a senior citizen in the Republic of Zambia. There are very few women that have broken records that can equal Edith Nawakwi. She was first in many things, and therefore all of us should be able to celebrate that life because it inspires many younger people that are coming up. So for those who are in government, we are not saying these things to shame you. We are saying these things for you to wake up, that you have a duty beyond politicking because you are in government. Madam President Edith Nawakwi was and is a towering political figure in the Republic of Zambia. She was a true Pan-Africanist at the time of formulating policy in the energy sector, where she was very instrumental. You notice that she whipped and tilted the policies towards benefiting the country. Her advocacy was basically towards empowering Zambians. When she became Minister of Finance, you notice that even the privatization program, she realigned it. She's one of the reasons why she was hated by those who used the privatization process to plunder, was that when she stepped in 1998 as Minister of Finance, she actually worked towards stopping the routing and the double agency that some of the people were undertaking to benefit themselves. She has undertaken her political discourse in this country and her journey through very practical and simplistic way to resolve national issues. She was an honest, frank, truthful person. If you differed with Madam Edith Nawakwi, you differed because she didn't believe genuinely in what way that you are pursuing or otherwise. And like many people have said, if Edith is against you, you are in trouble. And there must be something wrong you are doing. The fact that she was against what is going on this time around, just like always, is because there's something wrong going on. And but she was such a fantastic politician that no matter how vicious you differed with her, Madam Edith Nawakwi still had the courage to meet even the most critical rival that she had to discuss national matters. It's just sad that today, today's generation of politicians, especially our friends who are in government, have demonstrated that they have very thin skins, that they are afraid of anyone criticizing them. Hence the torment that she went through. We are not shy to mention that hence the torment she went through is because it is true. The only way we can cure and begin to realign this country towards progressive politics is if we can confront each other with the truth. What Madam Edith Nawakwi went through, nobody should ever go through, especially political leaders. Criticizing each other, providing checks and balances is the name of the game. The nomenclatures we use against each other should not be the issue. What should be the issue is the principal issue you are raising. So we celebrate her because up to a point of death, she still stood by her principles. She refused to compromise. And even in her death, she has continued to politic because we are still politicking even over her death. That's how powerful she was, that now we're even quarreling over her death.
More news to come, my lovely viewers. Make sure you subscribe to this channel by hitting the red subscribe button down below, and also turn on the bell icon to join the notification squad. For now, I'm out. Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.